Hello, everybody. We're live, and we have Lily and Carlos once again. And I think you guys can hear them today. Yes, say hello. They might be able to hear you, actually.
Hello.
Beautiful. Okay, so today is Custom Reservoir Part 2, which will involve some drilling and tapping of some holes in the acrylic panels, or at least the parts of the reservoir, and then I hope to glue it together and maybe start to get it mounted in the case. We'll see how far we get, I guess. Let's see. Where should we start, I guess? Nobody's popped any questions up quite yet, I don't think. But
People are probably still getting in here.
that's true. We can wait a minute. Thursday stream, the next stream at 8 p.m. will be, I think, well, actually, Duke just messaged me back. I'm trying to get some PTG in so we can do some goofy bending and stuff like that. So we'll see what Duke says, if we can get some PTG in. Otherwise, I guess I'll have to come up with a new idea. But we will do that stream, as well as I'm thinking I'll replace my dad's D5, which died in his loop on stream, for some kind of a loop maintenance stream, I guess, is what I would call it.
There's that now. There's also the de-lidding.
Oh, yes, that's right. Carlos has a 7820X that he needs delidded, so hope to do that soon. He's got to get me that sent up here, I guess, and then we'll have to get a kit. The rocket kits we have. So, I think we could probably get started here.
I don't think I hear us on the stream.
Are you sure?
Yeah, hold on.
It's showing that it's registering desktop audio.
Yep, I hear it.
Okay, good. So, I don't think we're having technical difficulties. Jesus, we're having troubles talking though. Okay, we're just gonna move on.
And we are
Skipping the talking part. So, let's see. We can start by drilling and tapping the holes in the front. I think I kind of explained the positioning last time. I guess if you guys are new to seeing the custom reservoir, I plan on putting it in the Define S. I've cut out the hole where it's going to go. We're going to mount it right here. So that should be pretty interesting and maybe a convenient location. More on that later, though. Nobody even wants to say hi in the stream today?
Yeah, it's very early stream today.
That's pretty rude. I even told Hank to show up. What was the model number? Dang it, Duke, I can't get you a model number right now, buddy.
It's Hank.
Who's Hank?
I don't know. Who's Hank?
Okay, then. I don't know. I want to wait for someone to pop in because the one viewer on Facebook must be you, Carlito. Let's see. What if we put the stream in Discord here for a second? Where should we? You could link it, Carlos, real quick. Just put it in general chat. If y'all are watching, who's ever watching, pop into our Discord if you haven't already. That's a fun place to hang out.
There's 2 people watching now.
On YouTube's, and Facebook's. There we go. Some people are showing up now. We're getting some people in here. We can go ahead and start drilling holes. I guess you kind of missed my little intro talking, everybody, but we're going to tap some holes in acrylic. So, see the show on the road? Spicy. So, I want to make sure I drill this really straight. I don't have a drill press, which would be ideal, but we're going to work with this.
Oh, we got people on YouTube's.
Yay! Ooh, that's fun. Okay, so we got one all the way through.
She said.
Really, Carlos? And no comment from Lily. Thank you. Good God. So as you can tell, it really likes to bite at the end. So you just got to take your time when you're drilling through this. We got 2 more. So those are the front parts, like in and out. And then I was also going to try 2 drain locations. So this one would be the bottom of it, and this would be like the bottom side of it. So depending on how it all mounts up in there and how fittings will fit, it's kind of hard to measure for it right now. So I just planned on doing 2 of them. And we can always just put a port cover on one. She really wants to go out. A little bit. You just want to go slow, is all. Yeah. Believe me. Slower is better in this situation. Okay, one left.
We got a question.
What's the question?
Have the holes been tapped yet?
No, they have not. We are almost there. One more hole to drill and we'll tap all of them.
Yummy.
That's the easy part. Drilling it and not breaking the acrylic is what I'm really trying to focus on right now. What clamps? Would you want a clamp? Lily wants clamps.
Hank is on the Facebook.
Is he? Is he complaining already?
He's just saying that's what she said.
Oh, of course he is. Yep. Here's a frickin' clamp, okay, Lily?
Okay.
Jesus.
Lord.
Ooh, that's not fun. like the clamp. The clamp is not good right now. Perfect. So we got 4 holes drilled. And I think we could probably remove the tape now so you guys can see how it goes with tapping it. So that drill bit there, I guess I should have said before I started, but I just got it on Amazon. It's exactly 11.8 millimeters, which is exactly what you need for drilling G and 1/4 ports. One of you two could try to find it for them if you have the time. And then we just got a G and 1/4 BSP tap over here, but that's pretty self-explanatory. I wonder why my... Oh, there my chat's working now. Who said grats? Oh, I see. Embasta made it.
It's very depressing you don't know my usernames.
Well, you have to have like 8 different ones, so do you really blame me?
They're all cat related, it's easy.
But there's like a million other cat people on the internet.
Cats are superior to dogs. Just like water cooling is superior to air cooling.
I agree on the second one. Carlos, what's your take? He's dead. Carlos has died, everybody. What do we got? 12:11 p.m. Central Time. Time of death. Someone write it down. So we can tap the first 2 holes. So this is the front. As you can see, we got the 2 holes ready to go. And the trick with tapping them is just making sure, just like with the drill bit, keeping it perfectly square. Otherwise, you're going to have a crooked hole for your fitting to go into. So just go really slow. Acrylic is pretty easy to tap. It's not super hard. Oh boy. Almost there. Come on, just bite. There we go. We're off to the races. Do we have any? That untapped acrylic worries me. I can feel scratches manifesting. Yeah, maybe I should have left the tape on, I guess, but I don't think I'll scratch it too bad, especially if I just hold on to it. Just have a bunch of fingerprints that I gotta clean off. Hopefully I'm gonna do that before I glue it all together, though. Lily, you're gonna have to remind me.
Alright.
Didn't know who's speaking. Oh. Oh, Carlos's voice is echoing? I could turn him down a little bit, maybe. Does Lily's voice echo at all?
That's why I asked if mine did the same.
Oh. So, we've almost got this hole tapped. Let's go a little bit further. Like I said, just take your time. It'll do the work for you. Kind of. Once more. Should be good to go. So, this isn't going to be quite like a distribution plate like some of you may think it looks like, but that's just because we're going to be gluing it all together instead of actually like bolting it together and using O-rings. That kind of requires a CNC. And all we got is a laser cutter at PPC's. But let's check this hole. And it should work just dandy. So we've got one hole tapped. 3 to go. Sorry if this is a little time consuming, everybody. It's a little bit of a slower stream, but we were supposed to get this done last week. So just a heads up for people, if you get that 11.8 millimeter drill bit, it takes a 1/2 inch chuck drill. So make sure you have a drill that has at least a 1/2 inch chuck. Pretty sure most drill presses will, and that's honestly what I would prefer to use for something like this anyways. But whatever you gotta do to make it work. I wish Garrett did tell me more about, I think they did say in one of these streams, we will be doing a giveaway for you guys. We did a little one last stream on Sunday for some PPC's ornaments. But we do appreciate everybody stopping by today anyways, even without the free stuff. So I think we got the second one done. I suppose I should hold it out here a little more for you guys, or turn the camera. There we go. 2 down, 2 to go. Let's get this fitting off here and make sure it's good. I was just doing some practice ones earlier. It was honestly not too bad. So we did get these panels custom cut at PPC's, which you can all feel free to do. It's under, I think, the DIY acrylic section. But you can order them and then send in your drawings, and we can usually get it done for you. At least we'll let you know if we can or not. There we go. We're 2 for 2. Seems to be, should be good and watertight. I guess maybe we'll leave the tape on for this one so we don't scratch it. Dang, nobody is very talkative today. What is up, people? What is everybody working on right now for your own mods? Is anybody working on some builds right now? Lily still has to get to hardline. She's just too scared.
Hey, it's not my fault you're the one that got the tubing for me that's you can even use.
Dude, you just gotta try really hard, and I didn't feel like trying really hard that day. I tried really hard for a while. I'm just not good with monsoon tubing, apparently. You actually couldn't get it to bend at all?
I got it to bend, but it always like bubbled or deformed.
Well, I don't know. Slow down when you're heating it up then.
On the other side, monsoon free centers were missing.
That's true. Well, let's see. You have the soft tube compression and the hard tube compression free centers?
Yes.
How did you end up with both sets?
Because when the failed hard tubing happens, I went to the soft tube compressions.
Oh, you just gave up, admitted defeat, and bought more fittings? Nice.
You're the one that's gonna have to do the hard work.
Apparently, you're helpless. So, last hole, guys, and we can probably glue this thing together, which is kind of daunting. Seeing that the glue dries extremely fast, and I want it to, all the angles to match up to be 90s. Otherwise, it's going to look really wonky. Lily sounds like a little kid. Hey.
Also.
Oh, Oh shoot, here, let me fix that. Let's see if that helps. We'll turn down Carlos a little bit too. Echo too. Sorry, Hank. We finally got the audio to actually somewhat work today. Lily, try talking again. Yeah, the Sunday stream was another one where it looked like I was talking to myself, but finally it should be okay. Hank sure is good with introductions, though.
And apparently we still have echoes.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it. Let me know if it's still echoing.
I have no idea. And apparently Lily sounds like a little girl.
Yep, that's it. Like I said.
Yeah, so I had people in the room that came in and I didn't want anybody else to hear all that.
It's all good, dude. We figured you just might have died or something, and it was okay.
No,
We got almost all 4 holes tapped here. They should be now. We'll double check these drain port ones, and then I think we can...
does Lily have?
What? This is a reservoir.
Oh, you're talking about the res. Sorry about that.
Oh, Lord. I knew we needed a disclaimer on the stream before we started.
Wait, what happened?
Nothing. Nothing, Carlos. Yeah, right? Have people sign it and email it back to us before we start? Like, what?
I'm waiting for that comment.
Hank, you gotta get on Duke's case. I don't think he ordered my PTG yet. I'll have to message him back after this, but PTG stream on Thursday, I guess, will have to be switched to something else, because I do not believe the PTG will make it in time, which is slightly upsetting. But we'll figure it out. If anybody has some more suggestions for streams, feel free to leave it in any of the video or any of the streams that you guys are watching on. Lily or Carlos should be able to catch it. I hope. That's what they're here for, at least. It's just a good thing we don't pay them. Leaves call. Okay, guys. I think we got them all nice and tapped now, and we should be ready to glue. Take these off for now. We have to clean up our mess first, too. We've got a few people watching now, at least. Oh, I forgot to update the YouTube description. I updated the title, but Restream doesn't apparently update descriptions too. My bad. I will have to do that ex post facto so the video is correct on YouTube. Well, there's so many little things with this streaming stuff. I'm still getting the hang of it. Sheesh. It's all good, Carlos. Don't worry about it, man. Yeah, you're still not doing so well. Everybody wish Carlos good luck and hope he feels better soon. Have a good one, Carlos. Well, then there was 2. Plus who's ever watching. Hank doesn't have any more nice comments to share. Okay, I think we can glue this stuff. We'll leave the front for last. I don't know if we'll glue that together quite yet. But this is definitely going to be the hard part, because I want to make sure that this stays at a 90-degree angle as it dries, and this glue dries in like less than a minute. So the glue we got here is fast set acrylic glue. It's like 4 weight, I believe is what that stands for. And its working time is 1 to 2 minutes. So we're going to be kind of scrambling here. I'll get it sort of lined up. But I have only used the thicker stuff before, so this is going to be interesting. Who's ready for some glue? Fun. Okay. Oh boy, this stuff is very liquidy. It kind of just comes right out. Well, here goes nothing. I think we're good. As long as it dries like this. The laser cut edges do make it nice because I didn't actually have to like sand them down to make sure they were square. They should be perfectly square already. So I don't think we have to hold this stuff for long.
Saying it's upside down.
What is up? It is not upside down, Hank. You can't have it upside down right now. I only have one side on. He's always trying to do it. Checking on your PT. Thanks, Hank. Like I said, I don't think I'll make it in time now. I think I'd asked Duke on Friday, but must not have quite gotten around to it. But that's okay. We'll have to just think of a new idea. Like I said, I'm trying to think. Lily, what's your idea for a stream on Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time? What?
Water cooling after dark.
Water cooling after. What do you do in that situation?
RGB all the things?
Well, I guess that does make sense. Okay, so this part is going to be really fun because we're going to be doing 2 edges instead of just one. And we have to make sure they line up, otherwise this will not be watertight. And then it won't be a very good reservoir. So here goes nothing. Part 2. Come on.
Don't be shy with the glue you don't want.
Don't be shy with the glue? What, am I supposed to like introduce it to my family or what?
I mean, that's how every relationship starts.
With glue?
Even at the atomic scale.
I guess. It seems to be doing its job. Oh, not if I move it though. This is definitely a quieter stream than we're used to. Usually there's dremeling and drilling more than there has been.
Who will hold it first?
Don't sniff it either? What the heck? It was like $8. You gotta get the most out of it, Hank. So, this should be set up here in a minute. This stuff does set crazy fast. Ooh, not quite yet. And I may end up going around the seams with that thicker stuff, or at least this stuff one more time, just to make sure it's watertight. Because if we get it all together and it's not watertight, it's probably going to be a pain to try to fix in the long run. Because that would require breaking it apart more than likely. Has anybody in watching this at least ever done a custom reservoir? Because this is my first one, so I think I'll be lucky if it doesn't leak. So, I don't know if that edge quite actually set up, which is slightly worrisome. May go like this. Try to put a little bit in right there. And some right there.
This is where clamps are useful.
Clamps, I know. Well, it's like I could clamp it, but it dries so fast that like making sure it's at the right angle, I think is the best bet, because it's gonna like set up before I can even get a clamp on it. I've worked with acrylic quite a bit. How easily tempered glass scratches doesn't change how easy it is to scratch acrylic. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. That's true, and that is why I've left one side of the white plastic on these parts. The front panel I could like retape again, but that is definitely true. It was Hazy. Hazy's in the Discord too. What's up, man? Glad you made it to a stream. Did Carlos actually link the stream in Discord?
Nope, I don't remember.
What a fool. I said it's a good thing we don't pay you to. Oh, that's really nice. I got a little bit of black. Oh no. There's a little Sharpie on the wood there, and now it got right on the glue. I think it'll clean off real quick though. And Basta did? What a guy. Somebody give him a medal. Or something at least. Well, that I think I'll be able to clean it off later. At least I hope so. So we got 2 out of the 4 sides on. Now we gotta find the other ones. So see, this port can go down here. And let's hope we can make sure that this one gets lined up nicely as well. Yeah, the only problem is like the acrylic does have a slight bend to it, so you kind of gotta make it go straight. So I think, okay. I've definitely worked with acrylic quite a bit, but I've never done something that needs to be as precise as this. At least watertight. I know JP Modified does it quite a bit, or he has made a few custom reservoirs, and this is how he does it. He doesn't actually use a CNC either. So, yeah, this piece definitely has a little bit of a bend to it, and it's kind of making it difficult. But hopefully it's lined up. It likes to wiggle. Yeah, nobody is that chatty today. Sunday wasn't too bad. I think people were actually talking, even though it appeared like I was talking to myself.
That's because you were losing yourself in Ida 64.
Oh, really?
Go here, wait, no, go here, wait. Go here instead.
That's just Ida 64. It's a lot of fun. You just play around in it. It's almost like a game. So yeah, I definitely think I want to use some of the other glue just to make sure these seams hold up. This glue is definitely different. I wonder if it didn't even like stay on this piece. That's ridiculous. This is kind of less than fun to work with. But it's supposed to be the stuff to use. So I really don't know how else to do it. So, nobody has any more questions yet about working with acrylic at least, or I mean, I guess modding in general. We do all sorts of stuff on the stream, or at least we try to. as far as modding goes. The custom reservoir was just kind of a random idea that I'm kind of just flying by the seat of my pants with, if you couldn't tell. We must need to do more giveaways or something. That'll get people talking.
No, just a sharing campaign.
A sharing campaign?
Maybe if you weren't so boring.
Maybe if I wasn't so boring. How do I mean, yeah, this is like watching glue dry because it is, but this is modding, everybody. I think anybody that's ever modded before kind of knows it can be pretty tedious. But I think it should still be somewhat interesting for most people. I guess let me know if there's more interesting topics that you guys would like to see. So I think we are doing all right with 3 for 4. Let's see. So, yeah, that's correct. I'm making sure. I was gonna say I almost thought I put this one on the wrong way, but I'm flipping it over my head and it's perfect. I didn't screw it up. Hank was almost right with the upside down or the backwards comment, but I saved myself. So this guy should just fit right in just like that. So let's do this before that one dries entirely. Once I get this edge clean.
It's because the time of day you pick sucks.
The time of day I pick sucks. Yeah, I don't know about this noon time stream. We do the Thursday one at 8, and then we did the Sunday one at 3 Central Standard Time. But I do agree, I don't know about a noon stream, so maybe next week we will try a different time. Tuesday evenings don't really work for me, but maybe we could switch to like Monday night or something. If anybody...
One for us.
Do what?
And don't forget about the people on the West Coast.
Yeah, I know, that's why I try to pick like a decent time in the middle, because I'm Central Time, so it's kind of hard. So this should set up, and these edges should be pretty square. Your hair is out of control, I know. It's going everywhere. This week is haircut week for sure. I had unforeseen expenses last week involving keys getting locked in a car, so I postponed the haircut. But that's a story for another day.
I mean, it is winter, so the mop on your head will keep you warm longer.
It's true, hair is great insulation.
But it does look like a mop.
It looks like a mop, thank you. Or at least it's useful. Or should be. So, this should be mostly kind of glued. It does say fixture time is 3 minutes, 80% strength, it's 72 hours, so you definitely don't want to like go and start using whatever you glue together with this right away. And as I was kind of saying, I think I'm going to go over it all with a little bit more glue and possibly even like sand it down afterwards. But it should be pretty well together here. Or at least that's what I'm hoping.
Also, someone on YouTube is saying someone should pick up the phone at PTCS when they call for support.
Oh boy. Well, Duke is definitely the one manning the phone. And he does take quite a few calls every day, so it's just probably the fact that he's a little busy. What's that?
The shorter bathroom breaks, maybe?
Shorter bathroom breaks. I don't know. Duke is like a superhero. I don't even know if he needs to use the bathroom. I mean, like it's voicemail. As for viewership, live streams are harder to do due to lack of additions, slow process. Even Gamers Nexus had few popular ones despite large viewership since the process is slow. That's true. I mean, I do attempt to create some content as far as just videos as well. I was gonna do just a loop maintenance or loop prep, I guess is what people wanted to see. video. I've done like Mayhem's Blitz Part 1 and 2 videos, so that kind of covers it, but I was just going to kind of make a more general one with some tips and tricks, I guess. So maybe people would enjoy that this week as well. But
Well, if there's holes in your loop, you can put a dab of soap in the reservoir.
exactly. That is true. EK taught me that one.
Too much, then it kind of gets out of control.
You can get a lot of bubbles. So let's see here. We've got the reservoir mostly put together. I want to leave it to dry before I actually put it completely together. But as you can see, this guy will just kind of go on it just like this. Maybe we should switch to the top-down camera. Let's see here. Where is it? Top. So we've got our input and our out, or vice versa. I don't know how you'd switch them though. And we've got 2 drain ports in the back, so we'll figure out which one will work best as far as mounting it, because I showed you at the beginning where it's going to go. But next, basically what we're going to have to do is put this, once it gets all glued together, I want to slide it into the hole in the case, and then we're going to have to go around and, let's see if you can see that even. Yeah, the hole over here is where it's going to go, and we're going to have to drill holes all the way around this edge, which is where I've put holes in the front panel of the acrylic, and that is how it'll be held in place. As far as it working out the rest of the way, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But we are actually nearly there. But I think we have to wait for glue now, to be honest. So I wonder if Duke, Duke I believe did message me about the tubing. Let's see. We may or may not be getting tubing. But the next stream will be Thursday at 8 p.m. As far as the topic goes, I will keep you guys posted. We'll have definitely posts within PPC's Builders Club. You guys can get the links down below here for our Facebook page, our Discord, Twitter, and Instagram. The group I can link in chat right now if you guys would like. I don't think it'll let Lily link it in all of them, because she didn't give me her info to make her a mod on some of these things. Shame on you. But there's our Facebook group, guys, so definitely hit that up if you're not already in it. I can link the Discord real quick as well, because you can't really copy pasta the one in the overlay. So here you all go. Stop in and, oh, I see, it's shortening the links for us. Stop in and ask any questions you guys may have about water cooling or modding. Discord is definitely a great place for that. We've got lots of active members that are all kinds of levels of modders and water coolers, so there's bound to be someone there that can help you, or at least has experienced some similar things as you have. I'm always there, so if you have any questions about PPCs itself or your order, or what parts to order, you can always hit me up there or email me. Any way you want to do it. Or yes, you can also call me. That works too. Calling does work. I don't mind talking on the phone with people if you ever need that kind of support. But our Discord is also a great place for that, to be honest. You can hop in Discord and ask me to just hop in voice with you. That's really convenient as well. Because I do know not everybody likes to just email or do text chatting as far as planning on a loop, because sometimes it is a little bit difficult to explain, or for at least me to explain to you. But other than that, guys, I hope that people make it to the Thursday stream at 8 p.m. Topic yet to be determined. Next week, I would like to do the D5/loop maintenance type of video. Other than that, I'm also thinking about doing a custom cable video. I did talk to Hank yesterday about getting some tools. We'll figure that out, but hopefully that happens soon as well, maybe next week's stream. If anything, I've never done custom cables either, so it'll be a learning experience for all of us, just like this whole custom reservoir stream is. But there will have to be a part 3 on that, So I guess if nothing else, it'll be part 3 on Thursday for the Reservoir, since the PTG seems to be a little bit delayed. Let's see, what is Boss to say? X post Discord possible to have the entire thing. Anybody's in a header except top. I don't know what else there is to say.
Any of this kind of stuff, a lot of it's available at PTC.
This is true. She is correct. You got to do the shameless plug at the end. So definitely hit up performancepcs.com. We do have we have the most kind of water cooling parts that I've seen as far as retailers go in the States. So if we don't have it, contact us and we can probably get it anyways.
Definitely the most kind of water cooling parts.
Yeah, and we have modding stuff. If you guys look over, this way, my benders are finally actually up. That's a new item at PPCs. So the benders that my old ones underneath what I was working on today, but the benders that I kind of showed on a lot of streams are available for purchase. So definitely hit those up. Thanks for the video. I'm doing my best, Hank. We do need more people, but as we were kind of saying, I think noon is probably not the best time on a Tuesday. I think I would like to do some more weekend streams. That wasn't too bad on Sunday. The topic was a little dry, so we'll work with that, and we'll work with the next couple streams and keep everybody posted in as many places that I can. Lily could help with that too. Advertising. Everybody can help advertising. Get the stream out there, guys. We love to have more viewers and help out as many people as we can. But I hope you all have a great day. Oh, thanks for joining the Discord, Dan. I have a question about something, or sure, definitely hit me up, man. Exactly. So yeah, Dan, feel free to message me, or if it's not anything that involves private information, you can always just post it in general chat, and either I or anybody else will try to help you. We're happy to. Bye bye. See you later, Hank. Hope you have a good day. I'll talk at you later anyway. So everybody else, you all do the same. Enjoy the day, and please stop in for the next one Thursday at 8. Don't forget, we'll be here, and we'll definitely be doing more modding.